My name is LAURIE Dolan, and for 4 years I've had the pleasure of serving as your Position 1 state representative here in the 22nd Legislative District. I made the decision to run for the state legislature 5 years ago. Chris Rakedahl had decided to leave his House seat to run for Superintendent of Public Instruction, and several friends suggested I should run for his open seat. I was watching the McCleary lawsuit from a distance and worried about some of the decisions that were being made, specifically around local levies and teacher salary schedules. Coming from 30 years working for the Spokane Public Schools, with 20 of those years supervising school principals, I felt my lifetime of K-12 experience could help in the legislature. I had also spent 4 years working as Governor Gregoire's Director of Policy, so I understood state government and the legislative process. And finally, I realized that at 63, I was just a little bored with retirement. The committees that I serve on in the legislature include appropriations, state government, and for 4 years, I've been vice chair of our House Education K-12 committee. Some of my favorite bills came to me as requests from constituents right here in the 22nd. I sponsored civics education, which made civics a mandatory graduation requirement. I don't know about each of you, but when I saw how little the average American knows about our government, it seemed important to make it a graduation requirement. Our own League of Women Voters asked me to sponsor the civics education bill, and it is the book that they authored that is used in the class. I also sponsored the House Companion Bill to same-day voter registration, making it possible for Washington, U.S. citizens to register and vote up until 8 p.m. on Election Day. A caveat to all those new voters out there, please register early instead of waiting till the last minute on Election Day this year. Another important bill was my school safety bill, which uses our 9 educational service districts geographically placed around the state to train the school staff in all districts in both recognizing when there's a threat to school safety and offering mental health and suicide prevention services when needed. The final bill I'd like to highlight is government contracting. So when our own state employees are laid off, they will get their jobs back instead of management contracting them out. Being your state representative is both an honor and a great job where you can really make a difference. There's no tenure in this job, but rather you need to be rehired by the voters every 2 years. I am hoping that I can count on your vote once again to continue this important work. Again, my name is LAURIE Dolan, and I would appreciate your vote sometime between now and November 3rd, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'd also like to thank Thurston Community Media for making this opportunity to speak with you possible. Stay safe. Thanks.